So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. And they'll keep on the ground with Jones. And he'll take it across the 50 and into Chief territory. And give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
Mike 58 right there. I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you. Slam, slam, slam.
Now the Auburn product, Corey Grant. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
Now they face a 2nd and long following the holding penalty. After the penalty, it's Jones.
All right, Brandon, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. He's going to fire one deep left sideline. This is caught inside the 15. And he's finally out of bounds, but he's taken it all the way down to the 8. So a little extra on top of the big play there.
It's tough for guys rushing the passer, but you have to know when the ball is gone. And if you listen, officials will tell you ball's gone. He didn't pull up.
So a critical mistake, roughing the passer. Now it's 1st and goal. And he gets halfway there from the 4 to the 2 on a gain of 2.
Now that's the defense that they were looking for, being able to get extra bodies to the point of attack to deal with the big guy carrying the ball. You really don't want to be in a position where it's a one-on-one tackle with him.
From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. They'll try and run it in with Jones. And I think they stopped him again. They did at the 1-yard line. Call it no gain that time, and now it's 3rd and goal.
Brings up 3rd and goal.
This is 3rd and goal. This Chiefs defense, they're giving it all they got. Here's Jones. And he will take this one in for the Seattle touchdown. Taking it in from 2 yards out as his guys are on the board here in this 1st quarter. Able to punch it in on 3rd down makes it easier for those guys on the sideline. They didn't have a 4th down decision to make.
Yeah, could you feel the exhale? Because they were already thinking ahead, as all the good coaching staffs do. Anticipating, will we have to make the call? They already had it lined up. Never even got to it.
Extra point up and through by Myers. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked. But you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
A good run there on 1st down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2. 8 yards the tally on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 2.
Bravo.
Now Trubisky to throw. That one caught by Tyreek Hill. He was a 1,000-yard receiver during the regular season, and that's his first catch of this Super Bowl, and he picks up the first down. They'll run on first down. It's Robinson. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be second down.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
The last run got 9. That leaves him with second and a yard. Now it's Trubisky. This one complete to Mecole Hardman. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 23.
On any given pass play, you never know exactly where your exit points are going to be. On this play, it was flushed to his left, still on the run, able to accurately throw the football for a nice first down.
Looking to throw Trubisky on first down. Complete, the tight end Kelsey. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. Add the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total.
One of the advantages of zone defense, as I remember it, is being able to see the play develop in front of you. One of the disadvantages, when they find those levels where they can hit you with it. Sometimes behind the corner and in front of the safety, it makes it tough to defend.
They'll run with Chubb. And that'll move him a little closer as he takes it from the 7 down to the 4-yard line.
I like the call. Inside the red zone, running the toss. Why? They want to get to the edges. They want to see if guys who don't normally make a lot of tackles are willing to actually do that. That usually means the guy's in the cornerback position.
Second and goal from inside the 5. But he held on to it, but he probably shouldn't have as they get him behind the line. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up third down.
The play lost a yard. It's now 3rd and goal.
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends.
Come on, baby. Let's see what you got.
3rd and goal, they're going with Chubb. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. These two teams all tied after one.
7-7. Harrison Butker on for the field goal of 20 yards.
And Butker able to put this one through. And they take the lead here now at 10-7. A good drive gets them inside the 5, but they could not punch it in.
And credit the defense, too. Make sure that happens because that was the old bend but don't break approach. Made sure they contained them when they absolutely had to and forced the field goal attempt that went through.
And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee as they'll start at the 21-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
That'll pick up the first down for Seattle on a gain of 18.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
From up near the 40 now after the big play to start. Here's another 1st and 10. They will run with Grant. And he stopped immediately there. Tyrann Mathieu there to make the tackle. That's a strong safety making a strong, hard tackle.
And we know his coach. Doesn't smile a whole lot, does he? How about that grin right there, ear to ear after that play?
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Here's Grant. It's a gain of about 3, but it's going to leave him with 3rd and still 7 yards to go.
Well, so many times we look at a short run and we praise the offense for trying to set the tempo and establish things, but the defensive guys, Hey, they just won the battle there. It wasn't a big run given up. They don't always have to absorb the body blows. Sometimes they dish them out themselves.
On third down, here's Jones. And this will set them up nicely deep down in KC territory. A big run there by Jones. Give him 42 yards on the ground. So after the big play, look at this, all the way down at the 15 now on 1st and 10. This is Grant. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down.
This drive is pretty clear. Almost feels like old school fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to impose their will on the defense. Was that 5 straight runs?
Yeah, 5 straight carries to start this drive, and like you said, the way it's working, they may just stick with it. It's a 6-yard run, leaves them with about a foot or so here still to go to hit the marker with 3rd down coming up.
This drive is turning into an extended one, and the guy carrying the ball, he's becoming more like a body blows guy. Every carry is putting some damage on the defense. So after a while, I'm not too sure how many guys are going to want to run up and tackle him.
They'll try and run for it with Jones. And Jones is not going to have the 1st down as they stop him short. They'll be marked inches short. No gain on the play, and that's going to lead them to 4th down. Boy, a call like this, certainly tougher to make in a Super Bowl, but they'll go for it on 4th down. They'll try and run for it. And this will depend on the mark. I'm not sure he pushed the line forward. And indeed, he did not. They stop him. And the coach has decided to challenge this play. He has tossed down the red flag.
The head coach relied on his eagle eye in the sky to make the right call and was told to challenge it, and it looks like it's paid off.
And from a coach's standpoint, when you throw that flag, it's probably a pretty tense moment. Here it pays off.
Yeah, you have that little bit of indecision. You throw it where you feel like you're right, then you think, uh-oh, did I get it right? In this case, they can celebrate.
And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. It's a gain of a couple, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
Well, they had that one sniffed out. Excellent run blitz. Stop that one for a short gain.
What makes a good run blitz a good run blitz?
The ability to stay on task, to follow up your assignment, go to the gap you're supposed to cover, and not be deterred by anything else.
So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. And the D not yielding much there. He's only going to get a yard to about the 2. 2 minutes on the clock in the 2nd quarter of this Super Bowl.
You got it. You got it. You got it.
Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL. Flush to his right, and he's going to score. It's a Seahawk touchdown. Taking it in from 2 yards out, and the Seahawks are going to retake the lead. Myers connects on the PAT, and the lead is now 14-10. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll wind up getting an extra couple yards here for his trouble as he'll bring this one out to the 27. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And they had 3 points last time, but they didn't want 3 points because they were well within range of scoring a touchdown. We'll see if they can do better now.
I'm with you on that one. Let's just go ahead and be frank about the whole thing. The only one happy about the 3-point.
The kicker.
Exactly. You put it through the post. That's going to help him in contract time. But that offense, They're thinking, let's get in the end zone this time.
I don't know if that helped them at contract time. You could have kicked that one through.
I don't know about that. I don't know about that. Super tough.
The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important third down.
Let's go now. 10 logo. Man left. Hey, we got 4.
From the gun, it's Trubisky. Completes it to Hardman. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means fourth down.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Seahawks, they'll get the football back in outstanding field position. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now a give, right side. Grant. They'll get the first down and more inside the 20. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. Corey Grant, 35 yards. And the Seahawks are able to stretch that lead out a bit further. Extra point up and through by Myers. And that makes it a 21-10 game. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And you're under a minute to go in the half, a first half that hasn't been particularly kind to you. How do you think they'll play this?
Well, I think the smart approach is to run out the clock, lick your wounds at the half, and see if you can come up with a strategy to play better in the second. But there's also something to challenging your offense right here. You know, hey, guys, you help dig this hole. See if you can get us out of it a little bit before the half runs out. Let's go make some plays.
Sets up the screen to Robinson. Nothing on the screen that time. Now it's third down. They had the catch on second down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at third down here. From the shotgun is Trubisky. He is going to find Hill here. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Come on, set. 18, Gator. 6-6, pull it high. Check. Begin. Shoot. Snap.
They'll throw on first down with Trubisky. The 20. This pass going to be caught by Hardman. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. An excellent gain, 35 yards.
That's another Kansas City Chiefs.
So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. And the kick by Butker is good. So, yes, they'll still be down going into intermission, but the deficit is now made even smaller, very manageable.
Yeah, and if nothing haywire happens here in his last couple of precious seconds, they will go into the locker room with a nice bounce in their step, having gotten a little bit closer on the scoreboard.
Here we go.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Time for a final kneel down or a safe run, and then they can head to the locker room with a lead.
Yeah, or they can even run a screen. You know, something they feel is somewhat safe that might actually pop and turn into a big play. That's what you usually run in this situation.
Or go 4 verticals because why not?
Because you're feeling it, right? You're just feeling it.
But when this ball's tipped and intercepted. Picked up by Juan Thornhill. And he will be brought down as time has now run out on this first half of action. So it's halftime here on Sports' grandest stage in the Super Bowl. As we send you on out to our studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman at REA Sports Halftime Report. These two teams sat through a longer than usual 30-minute wait, but we're back in action here in this Super Bowl.
Let's go, baby. Let's go.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
Check four.
Again, it's Jones. Able to spin free. He finds an opening past the 40. First down, Seattle, 16 yards the gain there.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them.
I'm here all day.
On first down, it's Grant. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, second down. They go back to Grant. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. First down, Seattle on a pickup of 13.
Now, this is an example of breaking down a defense because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
So now first and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 44-yard line. And he tries to power forward, but he will not get back to the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
Brings up second and 11 at the 45-yard line.
Check, 47.
They'll try the left side. Grant. Oh, he sheds himself free. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 12, first down Seahawks.
We don't talk about it very often, but sometimes there's a dip in intensity when you start the second half, which can manifest itself in some sloppy tackling. And how
Yo,
man, my system been tripping, man. It ain't letting me click on people, and it's just staying right there, like in a pause mode. You know what I'm saying? When I click on them, I'll see if I can click on you now.
oh my God, come on, bro, why you holding? Oh my gosh, bro.
That's a good chunk of yardage. It's going to be canceled out.
And we always talk about hidden yardage
Fuck,
in the game.
man.
That's going to count as that because now it doesn't go on the books. But now they have to make that up again, don't they?
Man, bro, he got some bullshit, Liz. Oh my gosh, like I'm winning right now, but I was beating this nigga through the game, bro.
I already know, man. You ain't gotta tell me.
They'll try the right side with Jones.
Let's see if I can.
Down to the 30.
Watch your broadcast.
Not much happening there on first down.
I thought there might have been a hole.
Man, I'm taking it slow. I don't care, bro. I'm up by 8. I'm playing slow. It's third quarter.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's second and 7. Now a give right side. It's Grant.
He's not that good, bro.
A little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. Well, still about 3 yards shy of a first as the 4-yard pickup brings it to third down.
Oh shit. Here go this fucking bullshit. I hate that.
They'll keep it on the ground. Grant. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Corey Grant, his second touchdown of this Super Bowl. And the Seahawks are able to stretch that lead.
I'm happy he came back, bro. I'm happy he came back, bro.
The second half, now you start to pull away a little bit and get some breathing room going.
And now we find out about the fortitude of the group that's behind, because they were counting on getting into the game a little bit more, right? Maybe they get the first score.
Sound like you lied.
That doesn't happen. It looks almost insurmountable, but it's not. Let's see how hard they play the rest of the game.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And their halftime hole now even deeper. And they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
Oh my God, bro. He threw that jump right over my linebacker head, bro.
But no time
Man, what
for
the fuck?
Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing. And try and get back to where you were to start the half.
Now a pass that's taken in by Hill. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he can get a good head of steam going.
They go with Chubb on second down, and that'll hurt the average a bit, as this time they're able to get him behind the line. He lost 2 there, and it's third down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. And this is
Are you serious?
Spectacular one-handed grab.
Come on, bro.
They stopped him shy of the marker, thought they were bringing up fourth down, and then that penalty.
Let's face it, they thought they had bent, but could absorb that, right? Instead, they broke as a result of their own penalty.
A bad time for a roughing penalty, and they get the gift of a 1st and 10. Now it's Trubisky.
Oh, that's a pick, man.
Incompletion, almost
Oh,
picked off.
man.
It would have been their first INT of the game. Instead, second down.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
So after the incompletion on first, now second and 10. They'll run it now with Robinson. He's going to get
on, man.
out of this as he's down to the 10-yard line. On third down, Trubisky. He's got it. Touchdown, Chiefs. Corey Davis there to make the grab. As they're now just an extra point away from getting back.
Hey, you watching the game, bro?
And in the red zone, I guess this is why
See this shit, bro? He run hurry up. Like,
without a doubt, if you have him, you use him, because he's a guy who's going to win just about every time. I don't care what the coverage is.
Andy Reid, never one to shy away from taking chances. He'll go for 2. Here's Chubb to try to run it in. And he will not make it to the goal line. He'll come up short, and they'll be unable to get this back within 1 score as it stays a 9-point game.
This game is over, bro. It should have been over. Like, we getting bullshit, bro.
That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And now last drive so successful with the ground game, ending in a touchdown. Do you stick with that formula?
That would be the #1 thing you would think of, but so many guys now would look at it and say, we've got them set up so well for play action, now's the time to take a shot.
Yeah.
But, you know, there was a big-time coach in the state of Ohio who once said, if you throw the ball, if you put it in the air, 3 things can happen, and 2 of them are bad.
Is that Woody
He would have
Hayes?
kept it on the ground.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. One quarter remains here in the Super Bowl. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Now Jones. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. A loss of 2 there, second down.
Brandon, it's clearly a running situation when you're up in the 4th quarter. They're going to have to stack the box and make it difficult for them to move the ball.
Made it very difficult right there. Now they need to repeat that effort.
Yeah, bring 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take to slow them down.
On second down now. It's Grant, and he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the 4th quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it, and the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gaps, trying to cover up holes so they can't run the football.
To throw is Wilson. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And he'll be brought down with a 1st down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 42.
Well, we always hear about the connections some quarterbacks have with certain receivers. I think this guy has a connection with just about everyone. Didn't mind throwing it in there against double coverage to him.
Shows some confidence, supreme confidence.
Big-time confidence that he would make the play for him, and he did.
So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 42-yard line. He's got the 1st down here inside the 30. And finally marked down at the 23. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards.
He gonna call him. My grandma wanted me to come see. Wanted me to come. But you can go there. You know what I'm saying? I didn't think I was big and low, but you should go.
Back to the ground, this time with Jones. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they want to put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
I want my hair done now, too. Can you do my hair?
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. They'll try and run with their fullback. And he's taken down after a gain of 3 as they move it from the 22 to the 19. 4th quarter, holding on to a lead. Fullback carry, 3 or 4 yards. I guess that's what you're looking for.
And it just brings back memories for me because I remember my coaches in this situation. I remember one time my head coach into his headset telling the offensive coordinator,
right here, man.
I want
this is my Super Bowl, baby. I'm not about to let this nigga beat me. This is my Super Bowl. Fuck him.
You're talking a lot of noise. You must have scored.
Nah, I ain't scored.
Clock running, 3rd down. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that.
Dang, I did not know that was 4.
And now the question, will the offense stay out there on 4th and 1?
All right, let me focus, bro.
Pete Carroll, no stranger to rolling the dice. He'll roll it again. 4th down, they're going for it. They'll try and run for it. He needed a yard. He didn't get anything. And the Chiefs defense comes up with a stop. And I am not sure, partner, there what the mindset was to go for it. I don't know.
And some teams just feel that possession is the key to everything. They just want to have the football in their hands. No matter how it goes to the other team, they just don't trust doing that. So they say, listen, go for it and try and finish it ourselves.
Here's Trubisky finding Hardman here over the middle. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. A good pickup there at 22. Here's Trubisky to throw. And this is intercepted. And that should do it. T.J. Green with a pick. And a great return here gets this one all the way down to the 26-yard line. Mecole Hardman, the intended target.
Partner, we always talk about possessions being at a premium in these games, and now in this situation, throwing an interception here when you have to claw your way back in, that one's going to hurt, and in a big way.
Give me my shit back, nigga.
2:45 left.
After the interception, here's Wilson. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee.
Let's go, baby. Let's get this money.
After the interception, a quick change in the situation here. They'll try and run for it on
Let's
first
go.
and he's across the
Let's go.
into the end zone. Touchdown, Seahawks. Corey Grant with his third touchdown of this Super Bowl. And the Seahawks
two Super Bowls,
lit. Field as they take it in for 6.
He couldn't do nothing with Hill, bro. I had Hill shut down all day.
Coming from Meyer. And he takes off with it. It's a fake. And he gets in. And no one was expecting a fake there, but they add 2 more onto their lead. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any...
And that's caught inside the 30. And all the way down to the 22-yard line. An outstanding pickup there for the Chiefs. 49 yards. On first down, Trubisky. It's Kelsey on the ground. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. They've got it first and goal as they look to punch in a late score. Out of the gun, Trubisky.
Come on, you gotta pick that, dog. That's game if you take that, baby. Come on, man.
Target, but it'll be second and goal.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on first down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on first down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw.
And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. It's their quarterback. His second touchdown of this Super Bowl. And the Chiefs are able to draw a bit closer.
Come on,
puts us in
man.
a position to have a discussion, doesn't it? Now it'll be a 2-score game after the conversion.
Yeah, I mean, there's no doubt with a 2-score game they're going to have to onside kick it. We'll just see if they've got a miracle up their sleeve.
And you wonder what onside kicks they're going to use and in what sequence if they hope to have a chance to win this game.
Trubisky will throw toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Protection was great. He had time to set up a campsite, but in the secondary, though, they were ready.
And I think that in most places on the field, if you have that much time to throw the ball, someone's going to shake free and you'll find an open receiver. But condensed near the goal line on a 2-point conversion, all that exit, there's not any extra field. So it kind of closes in on them, and that allows you to cover a little bit better.
They'll run it here. This is their fullback getting the carry. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Well, big man with ball met bigger man on the other side of the line. A really nice play for the defense.
The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. So 2nd and 9, and you'd have to figure just about all 11 probably crashing the line here. Wilson wants to throw it. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. Well, you won't hear any boos from this home crowd on that call.
No, not at all. And it's been a long day for this crowd waiting for this game. It's been a long evening as well. Finally, they feel they got a call.
A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. Now Jones. Nothing doing there. They're going to wind up holding him at the 2. No gain there, and it's going to set up 2nd and goal.
This is where coaches have to have spent a lot of time going over situations with their players, because him getting tackled there is not the worst thing in the world. You're going to run more plays, right? Clock's going to go. But his thought process is...
And he will take this one in for the Seattle touchdown. Corey Grant with a record 4th Super Bowl touchdown tonight. And the Seahawks capitalize. And oh, he takes off with it. It's a fake. And this fake extra point attempt failed big time. Not only did they not get it, they went backwards. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away.
Game over. Flip. Game over.
And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. Call it a gain of 5 that time. They'll be left with a 3rd down and about 9 to go. From the gun on 3rd down, it's Trubisky. And it will be incomplete with a clock showing 18 seconds now to go. I think this is what this game's become now. Just go deep. See if we can get something to go our way.
Yeah, not the most creative or most inventive play call there, but not much has worked for them throughout this game. They're almost at a loss about what to dial up.
If they're going to have a shot in this Super Bowl, they're going to need this one on 4th down. They'll try and throw for it with Trubisky. Gets this one to Hill. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. That one good for 12 yards into Kansas City first. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Yeah, I don't know. I just wanted to go because I ain't seen my grandmother in a while, to be honest. But...
Now Trubisky.
He made that
now a desperation throw deep downfield. It's caught inside the 25. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25.
Man, I don't even know. If they don't come get me, I'm not.
And now here comes their final timeout as they take it with 8 ticks remaining.
Ready, set.
Where you at right now?
Here we go. Check 15, check 15. Tighten up. Move your quarter. Shoot.
On 1st and 10, it's Trubisky. Looking for Kelsey there, but it's intercepted. Shaquille Griffin with a pick. And that will write a finish to this ball game. And the Seahawks are the class of the NFL. Seattle.
All right, baby.
For the victory. getting to hoist that Lombardi trophy. You know, we've talked to guys that have done it, and they say there's no better feeling in sports.
I don't know how there can be.
Got you another Super Bowl,
the journey
nigga.
to get to this game is incredible. And then to finally break through and win it when all eyes are on this game alone because there's nothing else going on, that's just got to be absolutely amazing. The task, incredible. But the accomplishment, forever.
And they end this year just how everybody wants to end the year, holding the Lombardi trophy. What a season for them. What a ride it's been for us as well here in the booth. For Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gunn. Thanks for watching, everybody. We will see you next season right here on EA Sports.
Madden gave you the game. He said Madden gave you the game. Run.